I trained over 10,000 hours. I lost over 100 pounds. I received over 20 awards, trophies, medals, championships. I trained with D1 athletes, trained with D1 coaches. One of these tips might actually change your life. And I'm dropping this before the season. This is your chance to make a difference. Implement these tips to have the best season of your life. Tip number 9, have fun. I was gonna start this one and say, hey, yeah, make sure you have fun. No, yeah, that's cool. Make sure you have fun. Everybody knows that. But look, when you go out for any job, rather it's construction, rather if you're a painter, rather if you work at the mall, there's always gonna be something that you hate and there's something that's good about it. So just because it's football, that doesn't change. You might hate practice, but love playing. I kind of was like that. At a certain point, I hated going to practice because I wasn't having fun at practice. When I was in high school, practice is fun. Get to college, it's like, at least for me, because I had a different experience. Number 8, work hard. Stay dedicated. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. If you heard this quote, keep it with you. If you haven't heard this quote, go watch Thunderstruck with KD. That was a good movie, basketball movie.
I wish I had your talent.
I wish I could give it to you, man, but look, hard work beats talent, and when talent fails to work hard.
Yeah.
7, focus on skill development. You need to be watching film on your opponents and on yourself. You need to be hitting the ladders extra. Whatever your practice schedule is, you need to be doing something before and after. You need to make sure that no matter what, tomorrow, you're better and stronger and faster than you were the day before. Each month, you need to be targeting different things. Am I gonna be mastering my speed? Am I gonna be mastering this move? Master something every single month, knock it out. Each 4 games, what am I focused on? Let's say if it's a 10-game season. If you have a 10-game season, first 3 games, I wanna focus on making sure I don't miss one tackle. And if you're a running back or you're a receiver, I'm making sure I don't drop no passes and I don't get tackled by one guy. Make these little habits with yourself and know that you trained harder than the person that's taking you down or you trying to take down. That's when the skill development comes in. Number 6, listen to your coaches and mentors. You don't know everything. Just because you play Madden at home and you drop 40 on some random dude online doesn't mean that you are better than your coach. You've only been playing for a certain amount of time. Some of your coaches have lived twice as long as you. That means they've lived your life twice. And if you think your life is not going to get more experience and more, like I've learned more in the last 2 years than I could have in the last 4. What I was choosing to learn. If you need help with your film, right now I'm taking around 20 guys in this film study session, and I'm only doing it in the football season. Some in the off season, but you got to hit me up personally. But you got to do that in my free community. It's only if you want to. If not, no worries. I'm gonna keep going with the other guys that I already have, and once the spots get filled up, I'm gonna close this opportunity. By the time you're watching this, depending on what time you're watching this, it could be already closed. Number 5, train regularly and consistency. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. If your friend calls you and say, hey, let's go for a run, and it's 7 a.m., and it's, let's say Sunday, but Saturday night you party, you don't feel good. You were not ready. You're not ready. You're not trying to be great. You're not disciplined. Why are you partying if you ain't made it yet? You know how many birthday parties, clubs? I have, to this day, I'm 22, I haven't been to not one club. I haven't been to no parties. I barely even do anything for my birthday. I'm ducked off. Why? Because I see a bigger vision. Put $1 million in the bank, all right, we can throw an all-white party. Like, that's what you gotta be on. You host the party now because you didn't made it. You said, all right, I'm first round. Okay, boom. Now it's time to celebrate. What are you celebrating if, like, why are you even, and then you gotta realize who you partying with. Who you partying with? Where are they going? Where are they going in life? Number 4, rest and recover. I'm gonna show y'all the Kobe story, but if you don't know already, I'm gonna summarize it for you. Even Kobe said that no matter how hard you train, if you don't get enough sleep, your performance will be hindered.
My sleep habits were horrendous, to say the least. I mean, I've always had a hard time sleeping. You know, I couldn't figure out how to shut my brain off. So what made the light bulb come on is that I went out there and played a game, and I played like crap. And I was like, why am I playing like crap? Because I've been practicing these same moves over and over and over. But yet, I couldn't execute them properly. I was feeling sluggish, I was feeling lethargic, and I knew it wasn't because of my training, because I had trained obsessively. Maybe the fact that you're sleeping 2 or 3 hours a night, maybe that has something to do with the fact that you're playing like crap.
Number 3, stay positive. If you're not starting on game 1 and you didn't work as hard as the guy who did, whose fault is that? And you don't know how much work he put in. You don't know how much hours he put in. Obviously, the coach is seeing something in him that he's not seeing in you. You think the coach doesn't want to win? I used to have this problem when I was thinking, like, how are we all going to play? How are we all going to play? And then I was the one not playing at a point. And then I worked harder and harder till now I don't come out the game. And I remember I'll play this clip. My coach said, the best guys are going to play. The best guys. We're not taking our foot off the gas. I don't care if we up by 30. The guys who show up to go to practice are going to play.
And fight every day. That's who deserves to play. I'm not going to empty the bench and put guys in and just let them play. We have to get better.
Embrace teamwork. I played with 2 of the best players in the state, and it did not matter. We lost to some guys who probably didn't have no athlete that went D1, but they were a great team. They ended up winning CIF. Put us out first round. The prior year, we win CIF. The next year, we get put out first round. Expected to go all the way to the finals. 10-2 season. We lose the first game, win 9 straight. First game I didn't play. Coincidence? I don't know. It's still debatable. But because I did have something to do with the last game, it's kind of like, I didn't have nothing to do with it in a bad way. I did my stuff. But I didn't do enough. And that's going to lead us into the next point. Don't have any regrets. If you made it this far, if you're trying to lose 20 pounds, and if you're trying to have game 4 better than your game 1, contact me right now. Check out my free program right now. Every game that I played, I felt like I could have did way more. There was games I had 10 tackles, 9 tackles, 12 tackles, 8 tackles. I'm counting. I'm like, I got 5 by halftime. Okay, I just gotta get 5 more to average 10. I'll be the leading tackler in the whole league. That's still not enough. Let's try to get 10 before the half is over. Because if there is 30 tackles, you should try to be 15 of them. If there's 100 tackles in that whole game, you better try to be 30 of them. If it's 10 touchdowns I scored in the whole game, offense or defense, you better be at least one of them. Don't regret not being able to touch the end zone. If you ever get the ball, run like your life depends on it. Because every touchdown could possibly change your life. You don't know which touchdown the coach might see. You don't know if that's the one that's gonna make you send that film out. And make sure, guys, send your film out. If you need help with that, I'll help. I'll get you and connect you with some guys that know how to get their film out. I know D1 athletes that have literally been doing this since high school. They had D1 recruit. They've been getting recruited since freshman year all the way up to senior year. And they have NFL connections. Guys that are still playing at the D1 level right now. Training with the best coaches and the best athletes every single day. Remember, don't just be fit now, be fit forever.